Okay, okay, we're back. I can still make the estimate. So, thank you, NVIDIA. It seemed to be, yeah, some settings issue in the graphics cards settings. I'm on the wrong keys there. I'm not sure if it was broadcast, but it seemed to work with the doghouse. So I'm just gonna go with that and hope that it will work in the future as well. So with the beginning of the game, it's just how would you say, lots of introductions and so on. You and Odie are just on a challenge to find the clues, and everyone is against you. So as you are Garfield, every other dog hates you. And if you want the energy or life, you pick up food on the way. And here are the special abilities that you can get. So this is the cowboy one, which is my favorite. This is why I speedrun this game, actually. So it's actually an FPS. And you shoot balloons. It's a bit hard sometimes, but yeah, there we go. You have multiple of these. On the first levels, I think you only have this one. And then later on, I'll explain the other ones. So this is already the first skip. So I'll whistle for Odie here in the corner. Kick him a little bit. He's not hurt, don't worry. And jump on the ledge there. It skips a small section there. Because Garfield doesn't know how to swim, but Odie does. So you can just jump on top of him in water. And here it's still introducing you buttons. So here we want to get the interesting item in the cage. So we whistle for Odie on the button. And then it stays open. And I can whistle for him again and actually just jump on top of him to ride out. And the main technique or speed technique in this game is just to ride on Odie. Because he's faster than Garfield. And there you could see me use the digging mechanic. And this is the first kind of quick time event thing. There are quite many of these actually in the game. And you can always know the last one that's coming up, because the first 3 are random, but the last one is gonna be the last remaining one. And also this dog here and the actual cat, they don't have a name, so I just call them Evil Garfield. I guess they didn't have any money to license any other characters other than Garfield and Odie, so they just reused Garfield twice. So this is actually a auto scroller. So meantime, I can take a little breather from the stressful start, and maybe you can read a couple donations. That would be nice.
Masukisu donated $5. We knew that Garfield doesn't like Mondays. Seems like he doesn't like marathons either. You got this, Elgu. Anonymous donated $5. I hate Mondays.
Lots of Monday haters, but we're still lasagna lovers. Hey, come on. But there's 2 of these kind of auto-scroller cutscenes that's in this game. This is the first one. It's not too bad. You're just supposed to avoid a couple cars and these pits, and that's about it. And even if you do get hit, it doesn't slow you down, as far as I know. Only if you get hit 3 times, then it's like a I guess game over, but there's lots of checkpoints in these levels. So we're coming actually at the end of this first map, I guess you could say, and after this we're gonna go to a new world. So again, I'm not sure if it was in the stream yet, but Garfield is basically looking for clues in different countries, and this is gonna be the first one, and it takes us to Egypt. And I'm gonna save here on every level because there are some how do you say, soft locks that may happen in certain levels, and it's nice to just have a backup there. So this is the turban skill or power up. It lets you levitate, and it's pretty useful later on for a couple skips.
Come on, for fun.
And again, just taking Odie is a lot faster than just running or levitating. And here also taking Odie through the cutscene there, or through the start of the level, it skips this kind of weird starting sequence where Odie is on the other side of the room, but because you're already riding him, this kind of like wall just breaks down in front of you, so you don't need to do anything about it. So this is the first levitation skip. You can just go into this little hole in the wall up there, and then you're basically at the end of this level, and you drop down. And what's also important in this game is to make sure you keep some power-ups between levels, because you might need them in the next ones. And you can do some tricks that the developers didn't intend to. And there, for example, oh dear, you shouldn't be here. This big dog, you're supposed to kick Odie behind him and whistle for Odie, and Odie will hit him during that time. But you can also just juke him quite efficiently. And here again the digging mechanic. I'll just have Odie do the hard work for me here, and it's this going forward. So the other power up that I got now is the soccer outfit. I don't actually need it anymore, but yeah, you can kick Odie with it and then whistle him back to you, and during that period he will go through basically any solid object and either break it or just go through it. And also for enemies, he will knock them down. Here you can grab that ledge, and this is the bone item. You can throw it for Odie and he will go after it. And again, because we can't swim, it's easier for us to have Odie in the water and then just jump on him, and he will I didn't check the item I had there, sadly. I was still on the bone when I was supposed to be on my special skill. So he will follow the bone and swim towards it, and it's a big mechanic in the game. So yeah, you can see on the top right, there's this mask, the bone, and then the shovel. And those are the kind of items that you can cycle through. And you have to make sure that you're on the right one, because the special ability and the item use are the same button. Here again, we're gonna be the halfway of
Odie.
this Egypt sequence level.
Good boy.
Just have to kick Odie into these
This way.
pots.
Nice shot.
For some reason he just flew through that one, but yeah, it's a PS2 game anyways. So this is the interesting part of Egypt. You'll have some levitating action, and also a skip at the end. So just like at the end of the America stage,
Fun, isn't it?
or the US stage, this level also has the this ninja guy that you have to beat. So again, the last two are very easy to predict and to press. Whoa.
Come on, for fun.
So that's the Garfield jump scare. I'm making my way up to here to get the levitating power. As you can see, sometimes it's quite easy just to fall off the ledges and not actually make the jumps. But most of the time, oh dear, no, I think I have to go back up here and get the item. But yeah, most of the time he will auto grab the ledges, but there are some problems where he doesn't.
Bada boom.
So now I need to go back to and get the levitation ability. When you activate it, Garfield jumps and levitates. But sometimes with the inputs and input delays, he can just kind of slide off. Most of the time you can just turn back and hit it anyways. Or grab the ledge where you jumped off from, but I wasn't fast enough there. And here I need this levitation power. There's a bigger skip here. So you're supposed to take this, how would you say, like this wooden plank or a box actually that you ride on and take it through the stage. I'm gonna try and just do the hard strat here, which is to jump this gap, lining it up and levitate to the edge, but no, I didn't quite get it. But it's fine, I can just take the wooden box here as a backup.
Ta-da!
It's one of the bigger, let's say, levitation skips that you can have in this game, but it's also very hard, so not surprised that I didn't get it there. And yeah, this also shows the importance of if you do have those skips where you keep a power up from the previous level, if you do die or failed somehow, you won't keep it when you come back alive. So here, actually gonna get on Odie before I enter the level change, so I can try and make this cycle here real quick. Oh, okay, never mind. It was on a different one
Odie!
that I'm used to. Let's just do this way. Okay. And actually, that showcased that at the start of this level, there is if you die, you get back there.
This way!
So I'm gonna have Odie grab me the key while I take a little bit of damage here. Then I go for the key, get hit, and then I'm already back here, and I can open the door in the previous stage. And it saves you backtracking time there. And here's a bit weird
This way!
key that you have to get. You can't just stay on Odie, you have to jump on top of him and then land back down, which is always a bit nerve-wracking because the hit detection and overall like collision is kind of weird in this game. It doesn't always get it right, you could say.
This way!
And here again a little skip where you just
Odie!
have Odie help you, where you kick him in the water and just jump from him to the other side. And I need to get him on the button opposite of me.
Boom!
Yeah, seems so. The platform underneath me there is actually moving, so sometimes it's quite easy to just get kind of kick him in the wrong place. And here as well I'll get Odie into this corner, because when you whistle for him, he will come at you and also, as explained, break some stuff. So he breaks this wooden barrier in front of me, so you don't have to use the soccer outfit for it. And these spiders were in a very annoying position, but that was fine.
Odie!
As well, just kicking Odie into the water and getting the power up. And a little ledge grab there, so you don't have to go around the whole map. And here as well, this is the last level of Egypt.
Odie! Good boy.
So what you have to do is quickly
This way!
jump on the platform while while you whistle to Odie, and he's on his way to the button. It's a quite tough timing. So the end of the level is behind a gate there. So what we need to do is just levitate to the room and do the mission in that room, but there's also another way to actually get past the gate that's in front of us, blocking the way. And grab into this ledge, and it will nicely put you in place, where if you are in the right angle, you should be able to levitate off the stage and then into it, and then hit the ending cutscene. So this basically skips the whole having to find stuff and shoot stuff in the air. And this is another one of these outscrollers, so if there's any donations or anything else, feel free to put them on.
Sphere donated $5. Ironically, there was actually no lasagna at the hotel dinner buffet today. I was banking on that.
Man, that's upsetting. Hopefully tomorrow. Need to get the Garfield approved lasagna. So now we're actually on the way to Mexico, and as we know, a very popular place in Mexico called Mexican City, at least according to developers of this game. And I actually might die in this sequence, but that's fine. I will get back to, or I will get back to around this section if I do. There are these very precise okay, never mind. I still have one hit left, I think. Oh, there we go. These precise jumps that you have to do here. For some reason they made this outscorer very hard. Not only are you going forward, but there's also wind that you have to take into account. And if you even hit any of these pots, you will get damaged and sent backwards. But it should be smooth sailing from here. So there we go. And we get put into a box that's going to Mexico. Yes, we do want to save. So there we go, Mexican City. And this whole country or level worlds are very interesting for speed-wise. This is the first clip in the game,
Odie,
and I think actually the only one. You can jump between the barrel and the ground there, and it pushes you on to the other side.
nice shot. Ta-da! Odie! Far, far away.
So now I have the key, and Odie didn't quite make it
This way.
to the button, so I didn't get to open the door.
Bada boom.
But there we go, that should be fine. There's a skip here where you can also do the similar barrel clip, but it's extremely precise, and I got it like once in an hour. So I'm not gonna do it here. I was hoping to find some consistent setup for it, but seems to be just impossible. Maybe there would be some high hertz cheats that you could utilize there. And this is the, I think, fourth now ability that you can see. This is the when Garfield has too much chili and can shoot flames, and of course explode some barrels. And to make our lives even nicer, the developers put 2 of these QuickTime event guys here. So that's very nice. So at the end of this maze, you could call it, really, there's a button, and you just whistle for Odie to get on top of it,
This way.
and it will open that door that goes to the bridge.
This way. Good boy. Ta-da!
There we go. Thank you, Odie. Oh.
Come on, for fun.
And again, just using Odie as your vehicle, I guess you could say, is the fastest method again. So just need to remember to most of the time whistle for him and have him under you.
Odie!
And here we get the levitation power again. So now later in the game we basically get all of the abilities. And there, for some reason there's no hit detection on top of that exit, so you can skip the whole level quite easily by just levitating on top of the door. It is again a bit jank, where if you don't do it in a precise angle, you might just get stuck in the doors or inside the room behind it, because there's no trigger for it, but I think it's some kind of like camera angle trigger that you need to hit. And here again, I still have the levitation ability, so you can just go around this and skip that section completely. Here again, it would be a bit faster to have Odie, to use Odie, but there's so many spiders here that you might just get knocked off and have to go back for your chili sauce ability.
Come on,
So I'll just using me for here. I'll actually kill this enemy first, because he can get annoying. And again, bait this guy out and just go to the exit. And here, there's gonna be a little cutscene, but after the cutscene, there's a intended route where you're supposed to levitate over this gap. But sometimes Garfield just doesn't want to go on the other side, so we'll see if that happens a couple times. That's fine if it does, but just a heads up that he doesn't grab the ledge. But yeah, there we go. So these explosive barrels take around 2 hearts of damage off you if you get hit. There's the key that I need to open the door behind me there. And normally you would need to get the football there as well. But because we do have the levitating power underneath here, we can just use that instead and get over the fence. It's a bit tight of a jump, but you can barely make it. Oh. There we go.
Come on, for fun.
Odie didn't quite go on the button.
Ta-da!
There. Thank you. Also, if any donations, you could read them now. I'm just gonna be going past some barrels.
Haywire donated $10. Lasagna Gang.
Hell yeah. Lasagna Gang all over. That's actually the name of our speedrunning community for Lasagna World Tour. Unofficial at the moment, considering the amount of speedrunners for it is quite low. But you can join us. So this is the last level of Mexico, I think. Technically, I'm not sure if the next level is technically in Mexico or not. I forget now. But yeah, this is kind of, again, you just find the next clue, so I assume not. Just shoot there, yeah. You can also cancel some of your fall damage animations if you kick midair. So they're falling from the falling from the pillar that I was on. Normally you would have like this fall damage animation when you do fall down, but if you kick, there's nothing. So let's save. So this is one of the ones that I had soft lock once because of the level loading, but hopefully not now. So what happened here was Odie and Garfield fell into some magic water. That's all the info I have on the background there. And their bodies switched. So now I'm playing as Odie for a bit. It's actually very fun. He's a lot faster. And just overall his movement is more fun to work with. And also he has infinite health for some reason. Ooh. So you can take any amount of hits that you want. Usually the easiest way to move with him is just keeping jumping, because for example there on top of the pipe it keeps pushing you, so it's just easier to jump. And same on water. You're not supposed to really go fast there, you're supposed to swim. But you can also just keep jumping on top of it. And there's a little quick sequence where you can skip most of the level again. And at the start of this level, I jumped on top of 3 of these platforms quite fast. That's another kind of early in the level skip that you can do. Usually you have to wait for them one by one. Let's see what kind of... I'll wait for the next one. It's a pretty good sequence. I think this is the end of the Odie part. So there's the key that unlocks the other water, which is for some reason the antidote for this mind mix here. So we will be again back to Garfield.
Good boy.
So now we're basically just traversing back on the level, but not as Garfield. So as I mentioned before, Garfield can't swim, so you have to be on top of these platforms. They are very finicky. So it's really important to have the bone here. We're gonna use it to traverse through the water with Odie. So just making sure I hit
Odie.
the target there. And they're also very generous with the time here, so I still have almost 30 seconds left to traverse through this, the other side. So they do have a little diversion of a route here for Garfield. So I actually have to start going to the right side instead of taking the left. And I can also jump here. Get the key. This balloon is very hard to hit actually. This is where my quaking abilities come in from 100%. There we go. Let's see. Let's take it easy. You can also have the ability land on the other side of the fence, so it would be a bit faster. But tough luck with the aim there. Line yourself up a bit. Nope. So yeah, this is a part which you didn't have Odie before, so this is just the Garfield only section, or new. And here you can actually just tank the damage. Unlucky. Also, did I mention I'm playing this on keyboard only? So that's why you can see me aiming a bit weirdly. So here, there's 3 rooms that I want to open. And you want to use the explosive to open the doors for you, or the pathways. So there's the first one. The second one. And there's 2 more here, but you only need to open this one here. So there's the barrel. You can actually explode it yourself.
Odie!
So I need to get the cowboy ability here. It lets me shoot a balloon which has a key to the exit right over here. That was a quick scope right there. And get a little bit speed boost if you go to the same direction as the spinning wheel. So I really want to keep my ability here, but it's fine if I don't. Okay, good so far. Good so far. And then just this enemy that can be annoying. Okay. And there we skipped like a half a level by keeping the cowboy ability.
Fun, isn't it?
Because you're supposed to get it later on the other side.
Odie!
And again, those are the biggest time saves that you can have in this game, is maintaining your let's say items and abilities. And here we come to the final clue. No, second final clue, which is Venice. But oh no, we have 40 seconds to find this key. Where did it fall? I have no idea. I will get crushed if I don't find it.
Good boy.
So let me guess. Oh, it's there. Okay, good. And there we go. That was a pretty fast 40 seconds, but I'm not gonna question it. And again, let's save.
Odie!
This is also a very interesting level. There's lots of water, so that allows you to do some interesting skips, but it's also has this different kind of vibe to it, I guess,
This way!
where it's a bit different when it comes to, let's say, the way you navigate throughout. This is actually the safer strat to do here. You can also kick Odie from the boat into the water, jump on him, and then jump on the box. But I had some problems with it in practice. But it was also, again, the cursed hurts issue, but just in case, I just wanted to do it that way anyways. So there we throw the bone to the other button, and it opens up our levitating ability. Oh, again, he didn't want to jump there on the edge. Sometimes the inputs are a bit delayed. So some of these you can work without having to grab the ledges, but just for safety, it's better to jump early than late, because again you might just fall. And after getting Odie there on the button, it opens up these 3 pillars. You can just jump on the last one and go to the exit.
Odie! Nice shot.
Go. Also, my understanding is that in real life, Venice wouldn't have these lasers and shooting bows in them, just on the streets. But that's just my observation, maybe I'm wrong. So with these lasers, there's a certain pattern that they go on and off, depending where you are in the level. So it's actually quite easy to traverse, as long as you know where to go. But yeah, once again, I want to remind you that the next run, I think Mario Hotel, it has a donation incentive. So if you are a true Garfield fan and a Lasagna lover,
Fun, isn't it?
you can donate towards that. And here a quick def skip or warp back to the beginning. I'll just grab this one and then jump here. So in Venice, there's lots of these in one level, multiple buttons and objectives. So all of these 2 buttons just to get this 1 key, and just go to the next, literally the door next to me in the beginning. It's actually kind of cool, cool level design overall. Here I want Odie. Where's to have him there, maybe? Yes. So again, he's a bit faster. So doing this section is a lot easier with him.
Ta-da! Far, far away.
Okay, good. Actually, no, I shouldn't have done that yet. There's another button that I should press before, but oh well. Got a bit of head of me there.
Come on, for fun.
Let's try and do it without him. You can cut these corners if you do it perfectly and get to here
Ta-da!
without Odie, but
Fun,
it's
isn't
not
it?
very recommended. So here, this button first, and then
Good
you get
boy.
to the levitating power. I don't want to go here yet. It lets you skip to the end of the level after the next button, or when I get the key. So I grab the key, look at the door at the end, levitate towards it. Should be able to grab the ledge just about. And here is, to me, a quite new skip. So again, there's lots of water, so you have to be very careful here. Where you go. Not that one. And this especially. Sometimes he doesn't grab the ledge there, so it's a bit nerve-wracking. Let me see if I can yeah. Take it easy. So there's a checkpoint on the first box there. So I don't want to go there. Just want to throw Odie over to the last box. Grab the key and then jump into the water. And it should bring me back to the start of the level like that. Oh, I got it. It doesn't matter. Now I'm into the... Okay, I cancelled the save, oh well. Don't need it. So again, this is another kind of circular design, I guess. Where you have to go into door number 1, door number 2, door number 3, and then you get to the end, which is in the middle. And we just need to get Odie onto the main button here.
Bada boom.
So there's lots of door opening.
I like it.
And this section you can just skip by grabbing the ledge here.
Odie.
And this is the final button. It should open yeah, the door to the key. And it lets us progress to the next stage. Here I don't have the bone with me, so I'm just gonna do the classic kicking. And here's well a bit of a newer skip. You get to the levitation power. You backtrack. Go to the next cage here.
Odie.
With Odie, of course. Our favorite guy. And you can just go underneath it to the next stage. So you completely skip doing the second one. Which is nice because it's one of the more lengthier ones.
Good boy.
Oh. A bit too far away.
Fun, isn't
And
it?
here there's 2 buttons that you're supposed to activate that are on the ground. But you can get away with activating one on the right. Sorry, on the left.
Come on, for fun.
And also you have to get the
Bada boom.
angles right here. Bit annoying. So I press 2 buttons there, and there's 2 on the left side, but you can just make that jump there, barely.
Odie.
And this is the final button of this area, which opens the ending. And there's still one more kind of, not really a boss fight, but this weird contraption in Venice that I need to go to. So I'll use my bone here actually to get Odie in place. I should be able to just about reach the ledge there. To get back, of course.
Come on, for fun. This way.
So yeah, the last level of Venice coming up, and then after that there's still kind of like the final United States levels, and that's gonna be the end of Garf. Here you need to kick all of these buttons. There's many ways to do this. I'll do left side first now. It doesn't really matter how you do it. Then this should be the final one. By the looks of it, it's okay. And there's the clue. And back to the US we go. Who knew that it was final area was near Garfield's home? But that's how it is. For some reason we got here by a cannon blast and survived. So you know you're not supposed to mess with Garfield with this kind of strength. What he has.
Odie.
And this level introduces these weird boxes that you can knock off. I think that's the only time you even see them. It's a very strange addition to the game, and then use it once.
Good boy.
And it's just to make a platform for myself to get the key.
Good boy.
Or I think it was a bone. Either way.
Good boy.
And this stage has a lot of maintaining abilities and different items. So I'll try and keep you updated what is important. The first thing that's not as important is keeping the soccer ability here. You need that at the start of the next level, but you can also grab it here. So it's no problem if you do get damaged.
Good boy. Far, far away. Odie.
Then you kick Odie on the other side, and there's a button. You don't need that yet. Normally you're supposed to do that a bit differently with the button, but it activates the platform for a second or two if you do it that way, and it's just enough time to get across. And I need to get here to activate a cutscene. And I'm trying to do here Death Warp. Yeah, I got it. It's kind of weird. It skips a cutscene. but I'm still not 100% sure what are the actual keys I need to press for it. I just hope for that I remember the correct ones.
Odie.
So also one difference between 60 Hz and the higher Hertz versions. For example, there, if you throw the bone for Odie, he won't go all the way to it for some reason in higher Hertz versions or in higher Hertz. Only in 60 he goes for the bone completely. I guess maybe on lower resolution or lower FPS as well, but haven't tested it out yet.
Odie.
So now we want to maintain this. Actually, no, we don't have to maintain this cowboy costume because we will get it later. But we had to keep it from the previous level to this one to get the key. So we're actually gonna have the football again. Lots of back and forward in this level.
Odie. Fun, isn't it?
So this level changed a bit, so now there's a big dog there.
Come on, for fun.
Oh, very scary.
Far, far away.
And now I have to go on the right side, oh sorry, left side here. Get the cowboy costume, and that's for a future level, and I hope I can keep it. It saves quite a bit of time.
Come on, for fun.
And here, there's the exit on the right side with the gate. You can go straight for it if you want, but I want to get a dog bone from the right side here. It's also gonna skip one of those fights if we get to keep it. This is a bit annoying. You're on timer and these enemies are on a random cycle. And they can quite easily hit you or change directions. But we're Gucci. So here
Odie.
I use the dog bone and just throw it on the other side and skips a fight over there. And now important, keeping this cowboy ability. So I just enter this level, use it, and on the left side there's already the key to the next level that I need to take. There we go. I have the key and I'll take the football costume. Also, I want to keep it for the next level. It will save a bit of time, and that was a bad angle. I need to kick Odie from this side to the
Nice
bottom,
shot.
and it opens this trapdoor here.
This way.
So again, these enemies are a bit annoying and unpredictable, so they can just sometimes notice you way further than you expect. But it went all fine. So you can kick Odie across here and skip probably 80% of the level by doing that. Oh, I want you here. And if I fall down here, it's not my fault, I promise. Garfield stops here for some reason. Okay, yeah, there. I don't know why. Sometimes he can stop between the cracks and he just fall down. And actually, I'm surprised we're just 1 hour in, because this is gonna be the final level. I'm not quite sure on the story, what's happening here, but we're chasing evil Garfield, and we need to destroy him, to put it nicely. So there's a bit of a cheese strat here. You can have him follow you into the corners here, get him stuck, behind the barrel,
Ta-da!
and he will just instantly blow himself up. I will take it easy here. You can also, considering I have 4 health, I could just get on top of the final boxes and take the damage. But I'll take it easy and just keep my health for the next level in case something happens. So this is the first stage, and this is the final stage of the fight. He has a robot for some reason or somehow. I don't know how he built it or how he got the materials. Who built it for him? But he has it somehow. So there's 2 attacks he does, or actually just 1, which is stomping, and he does it 3 times,
Odie!
which afterwards he shuts down,
Bye-bye,
which is good
Odie.
for us. We can just kick Odie at him, and he takes loads of the damage. So you're just running in circles for a bit here.
Ta-da!
It's number 2.
Good boy. Bye-bye, Odie. Come on, for fun.
So again, he's just chasing me in circles. Can't do really anything. So get ready also on the time. This is gonna be the final strike on him. So that's the second wave and the third wave, which is the final.
Good boy.
And after that I just kick Odie at him.
Ta-da! Nice shot.
And time. Okay, whew. Thanks guys, that was super fun. Lots of technical difficulties at the start. Like I said, very jank game. Shoutouts to all the ESA tech people who came to help. Oasis found the reason, so it was NVIDIA. But yeah, stuff happens. Can't be all groovy all the way. But yeah, that was a good run overall. I'm happy with it. Some mistakes here and there, and dumb jumps down or wrong things, or right things going wrong and so on. But yeah, shoutouts to the Lasagna gang, which is a couple people, I think. Won't name any names. There actually no, there's so many people, so I won't name any names. But yeah, this is a hard game to come by. So if you find it, please feel free to play it. It's fun. And for now, I don't have anything else other than thanks for everyone who donated, everyone who watched and supported overall. So thanks everyone.